is not for you to go to school and to one day own your own business and run it for yourself and have your own money, your own company, then what are you really doing? All you're doing is making another man's dream come true. Stay true. You're making them more wealthy. You're not giving back to your family. You're not really giving back to your community. You're doing exactly what the system was designed for you to do. And you think you made it, but you didn't. So now, while your kids are in school, guess what's controlling that atmosphere? Guess what's controlling the conversation and dominating the conversation of the lunchroom, of the kids when they get together? One, it's the popular culture, it's the trends, it's the hip hop music, it's the music. It's controlling everything, the way they walk, the way they talk, the way they act, because they have to conform to the trends, because the trend is cool and it's what everybody is doing. So now they're bringing that whole thing with them to school, where it shouldn't be at. At these rap stars and these celebrities thinking that they made it, but they are the new house niggas being used to keep you guys in the system and in check. They are complete sellouts. As I said before, they are sellouts, just like the house niggas. So what they did was, now, instead of you hating the house niggas, they got you praising the house nigga.
Good morning, you guys. So I am in ketosis moderately, but I'm in it moderately, but I'm in it moderately. Let's see. See, it's 1, 2, 3, 4. It's like 6 levels to this, and I'm on level 4. That would be right there. That's where I'm at right now. So tomorrow I want to be about there, but that's where I'm at right now. But if I could stay right between there and there, that'd still be good. So I'm in ketosis. I almost got on the scale this morning, but I talked myself out of it, because I am not an everyday wearer. Hey, big boy. But I told you guys I was going to come on here every day until I got on ketosis. And guess what? I'm on ketosis now. I'm in ketosis. So we're going to see what the scale say tomorrow. Because the scale need to keep going down so I can let y'all see me ziplining in Punta Cana. Because, oh yes, your girl will be ziplining up and down and all around and passing it to my friend. I went to the movies yesterday. It was awesome. Well, it was kind of good. I had to make myself go, though, because when I get home, after being gone all day, whether it's work, running errands, or just out for whatever, I don't want to leave when I come home. And the movie didn't start until 5. I got home about 2:45 because I need to make my homemade crackers for the movie. And as time went on, the less I wanted to get out there. Yeah, you know what? That's the thing, though. Like, when I was real depressed, when I was heavier, and with my daughter's father, my best friend used to drag me out, and I would go kicking and screaming. Like, I did not want to go. I just wanted to be home and be depressed, and that's where that baby daddy wanted me at, too, so he can go out and do all the fuckery he wanted to do while I stayed at home and ate myself to death. But anyway, when she would finally get me to go out, I would always have a good time. It's just getting myself out of there, you know? Okay, but let me tell you what I did. So I was on here. I might put it up on my little wall of pictures. But this chick had put up there, try doing this every month, and it was 8 or 9 things, activities to do for yourself every month to get yourself out and about and just be nice to yourself. And so I have implemented that into my years this month. So that was also a reason I made myself go to the movie, because I was supposed to go on a movie date, and it's with or without a guy. So my movie date was with my kids. I'm going on a lunch date with my daughter probably Monday. Then you're supposed to spend a day by yourself. And it is like a whole bunch of feel-good stuff to do every month. So that's what I've been implementing too. And I got 3 more things to do this month, and I've been and did all of them. To me too, and I have been saying I need to do more stuff to myself. So now in my planner, I have it written down. So every day I go look at my planner, I see what I have not done for myself. I'm going to post it. I just got to pull it out my picture file. I'm finna get ready to go make me some coffee though, because I need coffee. Oh, you used to live in Chicago. I'm from Chicago. I miss Chicago. I don't miss the damn winters, though. Not at all. Okay, Tuscaloosa, Alabama. I've been there a few times. No, I'm in Mobile, Alabama. But I didn't like Tuscaloosa. It took me some years to like Mobile because once you're from Chicago, it's hard to like anything else. And I know they put on the news that Chicago is just so freaking bad, right? But that's not my reality when I lived there. And I grew up in Robert Teller housing projects, supposedly the baddest place in Chicago. And I had a good upbringing and a decent life there, so I miss Chicago. But what stops me from moving back to Chicago is them hellacious winters. I can't do it. I cannot. What part of Chicago did you live in? Obviously, if I lived in Robert Teller, my formative years, I lived on the south side. I don't think it is either. I think that's just what the news media perpetuate about it. Because the last time I went up there, which been some years, but it's when they was calling Chicago Chirac. And I went to where Robert Teller was. It's tore down. Then I went to where I lived before I moved down here. And my baby mama wouldn't take me because she was scared. So I had my best friend to drive me over there. And we drove up in there, and even people who lived there was like, yo, ass crazy for going over there. But I'm just like, this is where I'm from. Why would I be scared? You know who they fuck with? The motherfuckers who scared. If you ain't scared, they don't bother you. It's like dogs and children can smell fear. And so if you scary, they gonna fuck with you, period. What about on the south side? People be lying. What about on the south side? I lived on 63rd and King Drive in them apartments. So where about on the south side did you live? I know I was talking to this other dude. He was like, I lived in Chicago. And then when I questioned him on where about in Chicago, nigga gonna throw up a suburb. I was like, dude, you ain't live in Chicago then. You lived in the suburbs. That ain't Chicago. And nobody tried to hear that. I hate when people say they lived in Chicago, but they didn't. Okay, so I'm listening for an address. Dude, you don't live there no more, so give me your address. My daddy stayed on 63rd and Stony Island. And then my brother, he still currently stays on 79th. Is it King Drive? I don't think it's King Drive. I can't think of the street, but he stays on 79th Street. Not too far from King Drive, what, State Street. Not too far from State Street, where the train and stuff is at. 63rd and Ellis, get out! We were close. Cause my dad, when I was living in Robert Teller, he lived around that area. Wow, small freaking world, big boy. Hey Corey, you came on just as I was getting ready to leave. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.
You're going to do what's called a lymphatic massage. Take your ring finger. Everybody pay attention, right? And if you can record it, record it. Unless a titty pops out. Don't do me. Put this bitch up, just in case. You put your ring finger right here, that little bone, like where the little divot is in your collarbone. There's a piece that sticks up right here, right? Put your ring finger there and the rest of your fingers here on your collarbone. And 50 times, real lightly, you're going to want to like pump down, right? Very, very light. Lightly, like as if you're trying to push a quarter across the table. That's how I learned. 50 times there. After you do that, like at this pace, 50 times, then you take it right here. My nails are long as shit. I be trying to stab myself in my limbs. You pull down here 50 times, right? When you finish that, you do the back of your neck 50 times. Both sides, of course. Just real lightly. Pull it down. Then you make the live long and prosper or whatever and put it on the side of your ear and pull down that way 50 times. Then these two fingers, like I said, record this because I'm not doing this shit again. You put them on your temple, right? And you do like this. How do I do it? Oh, like that. Kind of, right? Then you go back the opposite way with the live long and prosper, back of the neck, front of the neck, and these. What that does is it drains your lymph. So all of this shit, you'll feel it. Like it'll start draining immediately. My ears clear up when I do that shit. Because you know your ears, nose, and throat are all connected to your sinuses. I only know that because I snort a lot of cocaine. I suffer from a lot of sinus infections.